Hey, this is Great Dragon 80. This is my first time doing a column report video, and this column report is for Animate Miami 2012. Oh, I gotta make this quick because I got a time limit here for YouTube. Alright, so here we go. Day one, I went with my brother and my friend from work with two of his friends, and we got there early for the con. We picked up our passes, waited until for the con to start, and we decided to browse around. Not much going on. Did went for the panel for Monica Real and Brittany X Karbowski. And that was it afterwards until I had to wait for the My Little Pony cosplay meetup and photo shoot. At that time, finally get to meet Mike Bernstein, aka Final Draft from Everfree Network, and some of the staff. All I gotta say is I've been talking to him for a while before the convention, and it was great meeting him in person. He's really a great guy, and I can tell that he had so much experience doing what he usually do for Everfree Network, going to all these cons, doing all these videos and interviews with known people in the community and actual cast members and staff of the show. He's still. I'm just glad I was able to meet him and the crew, and I look forward to seeing more from him. Well, not much after that. However, during the night, I did took part of the karaoke event, and yes, I took part of it, and I sung my favorite song, "It's Time" by Imagine Dragons, and honestly, I think I pretty much did a much better performance than the other singers there. But that's just my opinion, especially since some people who checked out my singing, they just came to me saying, "Hey man, you're a great singer." And I mean, I hope to see more from you. After that, I went to the My Little Pony rave, and let me remind you, all the cons I've been to, I always pass of going to the raves. But I decided to go this one, and I let myself loose, and I had an incredible time. I never knew raves could be this exciting. And I hope to do more. There were some great cosplays, especially My Little Pony ones. I found this one girl does an awesome Trixie cosplay. I didn't know she was part of the staff of the convention. And let me tell you, it was a sexy one too, because she was wearing a corset and she was pushing up her breasts, and they were big. All right, day two. Finally, I took part with the individual voice actor panels of the My Little Pony cast. I went to Nicole Oliver. Hers was very fun. She was very funny, and I just can't believe how well she handled her panel. I mean, there were some awkward moments, especially my question to her, but I'm very impressed, and she really shows how much she loves about the Brony community. She really appreciates for everything they do. I did got to do a voice acting exercise with her after I did my question about what it's like doing, difference between U.S. cartoons and anime tubes. And this exercise was to do talking very quickly and speaking high pitch voice at the same time, and it was hard, but I did it, and she was really impressed for what my performance. She was so impressed. She thinks that she wanted me to take me out as she's like seeing me as competition. um, After that, I moved to Peter's news panel. Not much. It was fun seeing him. I mean, he was fun too, and I did ask her how was his stay at Miami, even though it's only been like a day. But he tells me that he's having a great time so far, and I did give her one of the artwork pieces for all the actors, and this one is a Big Mac by Pembroke, I even got him to say the lines on the pic in his Big Mac voice. And actually, when I showed the recording to Pembroke, he was happy with it. Then moved to Michelle Creevers. Out of all the voice actors I interacted her the most, especially in Twitter. She's very social on Twitter, and she's really happy to take her time with her fans. During the panel, she talked about her experiences. She talked about her current variety show, Speedy and Stretch, that she performs with her friend Natalie Sharp, and I recommend you check it out at her YouTube channel. So do that. I asked her about her opinion about all the stuff the Bronies have contributed so far, especially the fan work, as in artwork, music, animation, literature, you name it. And, you know, she told her honest opinion. She says she's amazed about all these things they have contributed and go beyond their boundaries and all that. So that's a really honest answer, and I'm glad I asked her that. After the panel, I actually get to meet her and her mom, Monique Creever. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I did show her the pic that I got from John Freeman for her, which was of human apple bloom with her booth for the convention, and everyone and Michelle loved it. But then when her mom, Monique, came to me about the pic to tell me, "Are you the one who sent the link to that pic?" And I said, "Yes." She actually remembered me sending the link to the pic to her through her email. I feel very flattered. And, Michelle was really glad to meet me finally when we normally talk to each other for Twitter. So I took a photo with her, and that was it for the panel. After that, we moved to Andrea. I think the panel was a little more awkward for me and my twin brother. Well, I can't remember what I mentioned for the first question, because I asked her, and the second one was too embarrassing for me to tell you guys. But I did give her the best piece of all the artwork pieces I got for the actors. This one by Gold Digger, creator, and artist Fred Perry. He drew Human Fluttershy and Human Piggy Pie, done based on the designs by John Freeman. And Andrea loved it, and the audience loved that too. I gotta say, my brother really outdid himself on the panel. I mean, all he did was ask this one question he planned for the entire con for her, and it was to ask what were the principles of a good cheer. So he basically just want to do the whole Fluttershy cheer reenacted. Kind of embarrassing, but I did record that. I'm just glad about what Andrea think of him after doing that. He says, "You're a ham." After that, I went to the autograph session. I gotten Michelle Creever's autograph and one of her albums. I'm very surprised that her mom let me have a video with Michelle, and she recorded the whole thing from my phone for me. I was standing next to Michelle, and she did her Apple Blue voice doing the famous "I want my cutie mark and I want it now." I was so nervous. All I answered saying yes. So, oh man, it was so fun. It was it was a great experience to have with such a talented voice actress. Then I did the same thing with Andrea, but sadly she couldn't do it because of her contract with Hasbro being against it. But I did at least talk to her, had a photo with her, and finally got her to autograph the Fred Perry piece. Then after that, that was pretty much it. Oh yeah, I did went to Hot Diggity Demons panel, but I'll get to him and another artist later on. Third day, not much. All I went for this one event, the My Little Pony voice actors panel. I felt kind of silly asking this question about it, asking Nicole, saying, "Weren't you gonna take me out?" I thought taking me out like in a different meaning, as if she was gonna take me out somewhere, but I didn't know she actually meant taking me out because I'm competition. It was awkward, but it was really, really funny. But then I finally sent in one of the most popular pieces of artwork I got for them, which was the famous Human My Little Pony panel. They all loved it, even the audience. It was so great. The actors decided they want to have a group picture with me of holding the picture, and oh my God, it was the best moment of my life. I'm just glad I did. Well, that was it for the con report. I could say this. I did met Toxic Mario for DeviantArt. I'm another brony artist I know, and I always check his streams. It was really nice meeting him in person. He really is a great guy as well. And I hope he will do more artwork. Then I met Hot Dick the Demon. I was so nervous meeting him, being how sarcastic he is his past panels, but I didn't know he was actually a nice guy. Outside of panels, he's like any other guy, any other nice guy. And I did get a sketch from him, and it was an honor meeting him. The guy who did all the Pony.mov Flash animated movies. All I can say is Animate Miami was the first con I ever gone to as a brony. And it has given me one of the most unique experiences I ever gone through. And it really meant a lot to me. It really has. So here's my message. To Andrea, Michelle, Peter, Nicole, Final Draft and the Everfree Network crew, Toxic Mario, Hot Diggity Demon, my twin brother, my friends from work, my friend from work who came with me for the con, everyone who attended the con, all the staff members who worked their heart out to make this a great con. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me one of the best times of my life. It's been a real honor, and I'll never forget it. Thank you so much. This is Great Dragon 80, signing off.